Good afternoon and welcome to day 2 of the SBC Summit Barcelona, another action-packed day and all the excitement coming from the payments exhibition floor. My guest today is Olof, Wirfelt, the CCO of Trustly, and a really exciting time for Trustly, the recent launch. If you can tell us more about that, obviously a big moment for you guys.
Absolutely. So we did a big launch event in May earlier this year, which is quite big for us as a company. It was actually the first time we do that type of launch event. So what we brought to market was our new payments engine that we call Azura, which is basically what allows us to now create fully personalized experience for payers using Trustly, which will be part of our our standard flow basically going forward.
How important is it that the payment journey for players in the modern world and the modern gaming space is personalized and they really get the user experience that they want and they desire?
For me, what brings a really powerful payment experience is when you can boil it down to the bare minimums that you need while ensuring the security levels that you need as well. Just an instruction, a verification and a confirmation of the payment, right? And with the personalization element, we recognize you. We know, in our case, what bank you used before, what bank account you used before, which means we can have a very sort of short step journey with basically just 2 clicks, right? And that will come across as a very seamless user experience while still maintaining all the security you get from bank level SCA.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I did want to ask you, you touched on it earlier, I did want to ask you about open banking as well. I'm a big advocate for open banking. I guess firstly, how crucial can it be for iGaming in terms of affordability and transaction?
On the affordability piece, I think the jury's a little bit out there. I think there are use cases for it. I mean, it provides you with a tool as a player to prove kind of your financial status. I don't think it's gonna spot sort of problem play that much, because it will rely on the person actually sharing their data, right? If they want to avoid that, I'm not sure it will help. I think there are other elements in responsible gambling where we as a payment provider can work closely with the operators to actually spot those kind of problems and share information. But I still think there's a collaborative effort that's needed there, and we are speaking to a couple of partners about it. But I don't see that as kind of groundbreaking as long as the responsibility still sits with the operator, right? You can never fully relinquish that, and you can get different tools. We can provide some tools. There are other tools in the market and so on. So yeah, I think it's going in the right direction, and there will be more. When it comes to the payments, actually transactions, I think definitely open banking has proven itself to be extremely strong in gaming. It's very sort of intuitive for a player or a consumer when you move money, right? So you're not actually, it's not like you're purchasing merchandise, right? You're actually topping up an account, which means you're moving money out of your Santander account into your player wallet with an operator. And that is, I think, quite intuitive to do with a banking type service. Then you have the added security that you get. There is less fraud, which problems that you have with cards, and the payment experience itself can become very powerful.
I did want to give you an opportunity to talk about some of the key innovations that you think will set the trend within payments, not just in gaming but also in e-commerce for the year ahead.
For us, clearly, Azura sort of is the key that unlocks our ability to bring an exceptional payment experience to consumers throughout Europe, and for me that's a very exciting story. I think there are multiple examples of that when you're able to bring a product experience of a payment that is so good that it's kind of hard to imagine anything better. Then you will see very rapid growth and expansion, and that's what we're setting out to do. But it's all about that. It's all about the product experience in my mind for the consumer. It needs to be seamless. It needs to be fast. It needs to be secure. It needs to be reliable.
Amazing. Thank you ever so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of the conference.
Likewise. Thanks a lot.